So we are set and ready to go, scheduled for 45 starters in this Horse of the Year Show wildcard qualifier, incorporating the National 1m40 Open Championship Final. Very best of luck to each and every one of you, and getting this competition underway, it is the combination who took second in the National 1m40 Open at the Arena UK Senior Premier over the winter time. Riding Dietmar Ackermann's Ruby the 8th, it is Louise Whitaker, 449. Well, unfortunately there for Louise Whitaker, just the 4 faults in round 1, 69.53, and 4 faults for Ruby the 8th. Next to go, it's 1-1-1-5. It's Erasmus van der Heffing. Laura Stockdale owns this horse, and in the saddle it is Tim Stockdale. Well, it is just the 4 there, 73.01 the time in round 1 for Tim Stockdale and Erasmus van der Heffing. 17.20 goes next, riding for Peter Charles. It is Harry Charles and Vivaldi Dudon. Combination that rode to victory earlier on today in the National Under-18 Championship. With a double clear, Harry Charles, Vivaldi Dudon, 17.20. Well, the back bar down at fence 6 for Harry Charles and Vivaldi Dudom. They finish on 4 faults, 74.65 the time in round number 1. 3 gone, and still we await our first clear round. Could it go the way of Theo Simpson, who rides for David Simpson with Touch of Chili? 17.95, Theo Simpson.
But I've told her just to wait till everybody finishes with the being...
Oh, it's the middle of the comedy, isn't it?
Yeah. I'll get this one. I just said to Kate...
Yeah, no, she said to wait, that's fine.
Because she won't leave the track now to be able to walk between fences.
Well, not to be there for Theo Simpson. He elects to retire with Touch of Chili. 16.96 goes next. It's an owner-rider combination. This is James Hughes. It's his own Cordali. 16.96. James Hughes. Well, hard lines there not to be, unfortunately, for James Hughes and Cordelis. So 5 have gone so far. No clears as of yet in round 1 of the Horse of the Year Show wildcard qualifier, incorporating the National 1m40 Championship final. So it is Joe Clayton next to go, riding for Sarah Billington with the Conman JX. 1718 is his running number. Joe Clayton, Conman JX. (72.04), and that is clear for Joe Clayton and Conman JX. So 6 gone now, and we have our first clear. Joe Clayton progresses through to that jump off against the clock with Sarah Billington's Conman JX. Looking to join him, it's Douglas Duffin. It is Richard Jenkinson's Quidam BZ. 1-2-1-1. Douglas Duffin. So a total of 8 volts there for Douglas Duffin and Quidam BZ. 74.56, just inside that time allowed of 75 seconds. So that's the belt for number 1190. It's an owner-rider combination next to go. Keith Shaw, Mystic Hurricane.
Very well done to our winners. Now it's lap on the time, so very appreciation as our winner leads off. Very happy Holly Hobson there with Ninja's talisman. And probably class for Armando Fandango. We'll see those two a little later on in the championship.
So Keith Shaw makes his way through to the jump off. He joins Joe Clayton in round 2. He's clear. Clear for Keith Shaw and Mystic Hurricane. Helen Treadwell goes now. Colin Garrett's horse, Sebastian. The 7th. 878 is their number. Helen Treadwell eligible for that National 1m40 Championship final as well. Helen Treadwell, Sebastian the 7th.
Yeah, I'll go down there where Courtney is.
So we're moving on now with the last cross of the day.
So clear there for Helen Treadwell. And Sebastian the 7th. Up to 3 clears so far. Helen Treadwell eligible for that National 1m40 Championship final as well. We turn our attention to Robert Smith, who goes next. It's his own Shimano E, 1729. Robert Smith. Well, just inside the time allowed, 74.84. Unfortunately, the back half from fence 3 falls for Robert Smith. And Shimano E finish on 4 faults in round number 1. So Joe Clayton, Keith Shaw and Helen Treadwell clear so far. 10 have jumped. And Emily Ward goes next with Michael Whitaker's Remy Cavalieri. 7.22, Emily Ward. So we stay on 3 clears, 12 faults for Emily Ward and Remy Cavalieri, 72.81. 7.19 goes next, riding her own doublet, Louise Alston, 7.19. Well, 8 jumping faults there. The amended time 85.84, and that's over that time allowed of 75 seconds. So 11 from the clock, and that gives Louise Alston a total of 19. Number 10.50 goes next. Combination eligible for that national 1m40 championship. It's Julie Andrews. She rides for Eva Bjorkman with Ayrton the 4th. 10.50 is their number. It's an 11-year-old grade A gelding, this one by Cantos with Begraf on the dam side. Well, 81.61 the time, the 7-time faults. We add that to the 8 jumping. It gives Julie Andrews a total of 15 there with Ayrton the 4th. 13 have gone so far, 3 of them are clear. And on we go to Emma Slater. She rides for Mark Ames with Art Dusance. This is a horse that Emma has produced through the ranks herself, an 11-year-old Grade A. Spiky Garlic with Mermisar on the dam side. Art Dusance. Emma Slater. Well, just the 4 faults for Emma Slater and Art Dusance, 67, 99 and 4 faults. This is 17.47. So jumping now, the combination that rode to victory in the Senior Fox Hunter Championship at the Horse of the Year show last year. With his own Anastasia van der Hel, it's Robert Maguire, 17.47. Well, it is just the 4 faults for Robert Maguire and Anastasia van der Hel. 70.94 the time in round 1. 9.48 goes next. It's Lady Pauline Harris's Hello Disco Boy DN. In the saddle, it's Alfie Bradstock. 9.48.
Sophie? 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 You take over from Kay so she can go and find some paracetamol. Kay. Thank you.
Well, not to be there for Alfie Bradstock. He finishes on a total of 12 faults with the Hello Disco Boy Deanne. So jumping next, number 10.98. Ronnie Jones owns and rides D'Adria, 10.98. Well, that, I'm afraid, is elimination for Ronnie Jones and D'Adria. 9.39 next to go, riding Jane Knight, Sybil the second. It is Jess Dimmock. This just an 8-year-old in Grade B. And there by Varo with Lancer the third on the dam side. Sybil the second. Jess Dimmock. So Jess Dimmock throws her name into the hat. She's clear in round one and through to the jump off with Sybil the second. 10.68 is next to go. Its owner rider Tracy Priest. We welcome her into the ring. She rides Caristo VDL. 9-year-old Grade A gelding this one by Silverstone. Out of a mare by Quick Start. Caristo VDL. Tracy Priest. 73.69, and it is just the 4 faults for Tracy Priest. Just the 4 faults there, so we stay on 4 clears so far. 19 have jumped, but next to go it's Ben Bick with his own Zapiro. 1249 his number. Well, 20 jumping faults, 86.26. There's 12 time as well. Total of 32 for Ben Bick and Zapiro. Chelsea Skelton is next to go with Janet Elvins, a 9-year-old grade A gelding Karamba. 897 is her number, and she rode to victory in the National 1m40 Open at Arena UK just a few weeks ago. Chelsea Skelton, Karamba, 897. So 4 faults there for Chelsea Skelton, and Karamba 72.15 is the time. So 1, 2, 3, 6 out on track now. Chloe Winchester. She took a share of joint first in the Puissance at the Bolesworth International back in June. She rides for Alan Bonnell with Sneak. 1, 2, 3, 6. Chloe Winchester. So Chloe Winchester jumps a clear, 69.81 is the time, and they go through to the jump off. 5 clears so far, 22 have jumped. Louise Whittaker next to go. Team Harmony's Eugé de Roselle, 448 the number. Louise Whittaker in the saddle. It is Team Harmony's Eugé de Roselle, a grade C mare, 8 years old by 0, with Canaan on the dam side. (72.54) and we'll be seeing Louise Whittaker in the jump off. She's clear with the Team Harmony's Eugé de Roselle. That's the bell as we move on to Rachel Gallop. Rachel riding Helen Gallop's Renoir du Roc. 7.39. It is Rachel Gallop. Well, 2 fences down for Rachel Gallop, and Renoir du Roc finishes on 8 faults, 70.44 the first round time. Tim Stockdale now returns with Colin Garrett's Tornado de Mons. 1, 2, 3, 8 the running number of this next combination. So Tornado de Mont's a 9-year-old grade A gelding by Flipper Dow with Narcos on the dam side. Tornado de Mont's Tim Stockdale. Well, 71-72, there's 4 faults there for Tim Stockdale and Tornado de Mont. He's got another ride to come in round 1 though. He returns a little while later. Took 3rd as well in the Senior Fox Hunter Masters and booked his ticket to the Horse of the Year show for that Fox Hunter Championship in Arena 2 a little earlier on this afternoon. 1725 is our next to go. Placed 5th in the 1m40 Open at the Young Horse Championship at Western Lawns just last weekend. It's the 9-year-old grade B, Ciandro. Bumble Thomas owns and rides 1725. $74.53, just the 4 faults for Bumble Thomas and Ciandro. 26 gone, 6 clear. That could all change though. John Crippen's next to go. He rides for Abby Winterburn. It's 10.63. Blink Blink, the 4th. Abby Winterburn owns this horse. It's a 10-year-old grade A by Cardento out of a mare by Guidon. Blink Blink, the 4th. John Crippen. It's very close to the time, 74.64, just inside. All the fences are left standing, and John Crippen's through to the jump off with Bling Bling the fourth. 1007 is our next to go, running his own cash cent. It's Robert Whittaker. Well, the jump off really hotting up now. Robert Whittaker through to round two. Our eighth clear in the first round. Cash sent. Robert Whittaker clear 71.57. 5.22 is our next to go with the 12-year-old. Grade A, Sylvester the second, owned by Alison Davis. It's Yasmin Davis, 5.22.
Well, we're coming to the conclusion now of our 153 centimetre show at the bonus. The first and second series of all our bonus answers. We should be in the collecting areas, and we will have a championship, I was thinking, about 10-15 minutes.
Well, just the four faults, unfortunately. The back rail at fence 11 down there for Yasmin Davis, and Sylvester the second finishes on 470.05. 29 have gone so far. 8 of them clear, with about 16 left to go in round one of this Horse of the Year Show wildcard qualifier, incorporating the national 1 metre 40 championship final as well. 4.22 is our next to go. It's a 9-year-old in grade C. It strides Alan Aston. Wendy Clements owns the horse, ridden by Jonathan Buxton, 4.22. 73.57. And 4 faults there for Jonathan Buxton and strides Helenaston. 4:03 goes next. It's a Grade B, but just 7 years old. This stallion owned and ridden by Karen Nickel, Jaguar van der Berghoven. 4:03, Karen Nickel. Well, that pole down, but the wind took that one, so it's clear jumping for Karen Nickel. It's just inside the time allowed of 75 seconds, 74.78 on the clock. And Karen Nickel, Jaguar van der Berghoven through to round number 2. Matt Sampson goes next, a 13-year-old Grade A gelding by Papillon Rouge. It's Perfect Rouge, 12.09. And Bartolini Samuel owns Matt Sampson. Well, a quick look up at the clock, and yes, it's just inside, 74.93, 0.07 of a second inside that time allowed, and clear for Matt Sampson and Perfect Rouge. 10.49, next to go, it is Julie Andrews running for David Andrews with Willando B. A 13-year-old Grade A gelding by Auckland, out of a mare by Topaz. Fantastic servant over the past few years to Julie Andrews. Took the title of National Ladies Championship just a few years ago as well. Willando B, Julie Andrews. 83.55, there's 9 time faults there to add. 8 jumping as well, 17 it is for Julie Andrews and Willando B. 8.45 goes next, Rosie Preston's horse, Claddagh Iroko. Alex Thompson in the saddle today. So this horse, a 9-year-old in Grade B, and it is Chestnut Gelding, Claddagh Iroko. Alex Thompson.
With Morgan Ruby, 2053. Seventh place, 1796, Albert Fraser, Emily McGowan. And sixth place, 2057, Sunday Arabic. Fifth place, 2045, Little Council, Mia Brown. Fourth, Imogen Simpson, Wellesley Watson, 2061. And third, Peter Bradley,
Well, 14 in total for Alex Thompson, 76.61, 2 times 12 jumping for Claddagh Iroko and Alex Thompson. 34 have gone. We have 10 clears progressing through to round 2 of the Horse of the Year Show wildcard qualifier, incorporating the National 1m40 Championship final. This is now a second ride for Harry Charles, eligible for that 1m40 Championship title. Riding for Peter Charles with Strides Control, 17.22, Harry Charles.
So qualified now, this one goes super duper. My God, this superstar, I would say, was very well done. Well done, lovely. So congratulations. Second to the Government Sister. Katie Ashcroft, so my name is it. I wanted a public sister. Third, Calder Tapple, Mr. Bradley. And fourth, Leslie Watson. My name is David, my name is Simpson. 2061. I took my limit. Good race. This goes to the Button Scout Show. Owned by Challenger in Brown, by Neil Brown. Middle Scout is 2045. Sixth race for somebody, Arlington, 2057. And 7, 17 and 96, Emily McGowan, Charles Alston, Baker. And eighth race, Olivia Davidson, Morgan Ruby. I'll do a double round of applause, baby. Well done. Nice to see you, but a very good round.
And we're up to 11, 70.95, it is clear for Harry Charles and Strides Control. And that combination are eligible to take the title of the National 1m40 Championship. 11 clear so far. 17.33 is next to go. James Hughes owns and rides this 13-year-old Grade A gelding, Peter the 6th. And this combination rode to victory in the area trial at Heckington and District Show 2 weeks ago.
There's the second team, the one which has the most starting for the championship. What makes you count? This is another class all together. This sector. You just sort of show us that you've got the superstar. You've got the one they'd like to see.
Well, I'm afraid 2 disobediences there for James Hughes, and it does incur elimination for Peter the 6th. Nigel will give you another bell now. Nigel come up next to go. Another combination eligible to take the title of the National 1 metre 40 champion. He rides John O'Halloran's Jubilee the 3rd. 1772, Nigel Cow, Jubilee the 3rd. Well, it does feel like such a long way home when the first fence falls. He stays on the 4, 67, 9, 7 and 4 for Nigel Cope and Jubilee the 3rd. This is 1730, owner rider Robert Smith. It's Ilton. So it is Robert's own Ilton. An 8-year-old Grade A stallion by Dolph van der Bishop with Calvaro Z on the dam side. So Robert Smith goes clear, 73.39 clear for Ilton. And we are up to 12 clears so far. 38 have gone, there's 7 left to go in round 1 of the Horse of the Year Show wildcard qualifying, incorporating the National 1 metre 40 Championship. That is the belt for Amy Jones. She rides for Susan Jones. With number 146, it's Never Last. This is a 12-year-old, Grade A gelding by the stallion Eurocommerce Naples. Never Last. Amy Jones.
That's a great pony actually, this time. It's very, very good. Keep going around to these little ones.
Well, how unfortunate for Amy Jones. Fence 11 down, 4 faults, just the 4. 69.75 the time for Never Last and Amy Jones. 39 gone, 12 clear, and this is Keith Shaw. He's eligible to take the title of the National 1 metre 40 champion. He owns and rides Coriander van Vennehoff, 1085 his number. That is the bell then for Keith Shaw. Coriander van Vennehoff. Well, he is back up to his feet. That's the most important thing. Glad to see that. We do hope Keith Shaw's okay. The horse court as well. Both seem to be fine. Unfortunately, elimination there for Keith Shaw and Coriander van Vennehoff. So next to go, it's Liam Fitzgerald. First of 5 left to go in round 1 in the Horse of the Year Show wildcard qualifier, incorporating the National 1 metre 40 Championship. He rides Marie Jones's Cowboy, 890 is the number, placed in the Talent Seekers at Arena UK at the back end of July. Liam Fitzgerald, Cowboy, 890. Well, what around there, Liam Fitzgerald is clear. Clear round number 13 goes the way of Cowboy, 73.62. 17.94 to go next. Tim Stockdale riding Colin Garrett's Miss Fritz. 9-year-old Grade B mare, this one. Actually the combination that finished 4th in the Western Lawn Summer Grand Prix at their Summer Spectacular show in June. Tim Stockdale, Miss Fritz, 17.94.
In reverse order, a very hard championship because there's some lovely ponies this year. Reserve goes to Coach Officer, Conlo Supernova. However, the champion, and actually in some ways it's rather a nice way to end the day. The champion goes to Imogen with 3-2 sickness. Our little one, our 1-2 centimeters.
Well, one pole down there for Tim Stockdale, 73.78 and 4 faults. Tim's return to him and underway with that penultimate combination. Chelsea Skelton's second ride, this one owned by Judith Witham. It's Millfield Bologna, 898 is the number. Chelsea Skelton in the saddle. Combination that had a super show at Western Lawns for their Easter extravaganza. They rode to victory in not 1 but 2 of the National 1m40 Open Championship qualifiers. Chelsea Skelton, Millfield Bologna, 898.
I think that they're horrible people, and I hope they get it. Our reserve champions, well, one of them 50 now, and one of those in the middle. Very, very striking. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for our runners up. Well done. Well done to everyone of you.
So it is just the 4 for Chelsea Skelton and Millfield Bologna, 70.57. So will it be 13 combinations heading through to that jump off against the clock, or will it be 14? Alfie Bradstock is last to go, and he is eligible to take the title of National 1m40 champion. He rides Graham Fletcher's Cabis Caicos, 947. Alfie Bradstock. So it is 14 combinations that head forward to the jump off against the clock in the Horse of the Year Show wildcard qualifier, incorporating the National 1 metre 40 Championship final. Clear for Alfie Bradstock and Kabis Kakos, 72-1. So 14 come forward, 9 money prizes up for grabs. Top 9 required for the mounted presentation. And of course, Helen Treadwell, Louise Whittaker, Harry Charles and Alfie Bradstock all in contention to take the title of the National 1 metre 40 champion. 14 to come forward then over that shortened course of fences 3, 4, 5 BC, 7, 14, 11 and 12B. We start over fence 3. It is that cream and black oxer jumping towards the hospitality tents. Around the curve left-handed to fence number 4, the purple, grey and white vertical. We go left-handed then to fences 5B and 6, the second 2 parts of that blue, grey and white combination. On landing there, it's so on landing out to the combination, it is right-handed to fence number 7, the blue and white oxer with the water tray beneath, just in front of us here in the judges' box. Right-handed along the curve to fence 14, a new fence in this jump-off, the orange and red vertical with the white wavy planks in the middle, jumping towards the hospitality tents. It is left-handed then as we go 2 fences from home to fence number 11. It is that green, orange and white oxer, currently being raised by course designer Chrissy Spiller, and then down the distance to finish off over fence 12B, the second part of the black and white double. So it is fences 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14, 11 and 12B. 59 seconds is the time allowed. 14 come forward, 9 money prizes up for grabs, top 9 required for the mounted presentation at the end of the competition.
My job was the colours. Formational poles.
My job was that side of the arena. Not Ben Hill. Oh, good. I'm glad yours.
So a huge thank you to the team at Andrews Bowen, our official surface supplier here at the British Showjumping National Championship 2016. The arena is set and we are ready to go with the jump off for the Horse of the Year Show wildcard qualifier incorporating the National 1m40 Championship. We believe 5 are eligible: Helen Treadwell, Louise Whittaker, Harry Charles, Liam Fitzgerald and Alfie Bradstock. Any of them could take the title of the 2016 National 1m40 champion. But Joe Clayton is first to go. Sarah Billington's Conman JX, 17.18 the number, Joe Clayton. That shortened course fences 3, 4, 5 BC, 7, 14, 11 and 12B. 59 seconds is the time allowed. .22 seconds on landing from fence 7. .40.70. And it is clear there for Joe Clayton and Conman JX. 40.70, they lay down the gauntlet in the Horse of the Year Show wildcard qualifier incorporating the National 1m40 Championship. So Keith Shaw is first to take up the challenge set by Joe Clayton with his own Mystic Hurricane. 11.90 the number, Keith Shaw. 22 seconds on landing from fence 7. Have to be there or thereabouts to be in with a chance. 40.70 is the time to beat. .54.26 and just the 4 there for Keith Shaw and Mystic Hurricane. This is number 878 then, Sebastian, the 7th. Colin Garrett owns this horse, ridden by Helen Treadwell. A combination eligible to take the title of National 1m40 champion. And they look to chase down the time set by Joe Clayton of 40.70. Helen Treadwell, Sebastian the 7th, 8.78. Well, it is 8 jumping faults. The amended time 57.608 there for Helen Treadwell and Sebastian the 7th. Joe Clayton leading, Keith Shaw second on 4 faults at the moment. But it is Jess Dimmock jumping next. She rides for Jane Knight. It's 9.39, Sybil the 2nd, Jess Dimmock. Well, 8 for jumping, 8 from the clock as well. Total of 16 for Jess Dimmock and Sybil the 2nd, 66.09 is the time in round 2 for them. 4 gone in round 2, just the 1 clear for Strawn Joe Clayton leading the way with Conman JX. Chloe Winchester is next to go. Took a share of equal first in the Puissance at the Bolesworth 4-star International in June. Today she rides Alan Bonnell's Sonique 1-2-3-6, Chloe Winchester. .44.54 and just the 4 there. Our fastest 4 faulter at the moment, so Chloe Winchester slots into 2nd place with Keith Shaw 3rd, Helen Treadwell 4th, Jess Dimmock in 5th and Joe Clayton still leading. Louise Whittaker goes now, the Team Harmonies Uge de Roselle. 448 is her number, another of our combinations eligible to take the title of the National 1m40 champion. Louise Whittaker, Uge de Roselle, 448. 46.66 and 8 faults for Louise Whitaker and Uge de Rosel. Into fourth at the moment. Currently our highest placed rider eligible to take the National 1 metre 40 Championship. John Crippen goes next though. It's Abby Winterburn's Bling Bling the fourth, 10.63 is the number. .45.72 and 8 faults there for John Crippen and Bling Bling the fourth. Into fourth place at the moment. Top 9 required for the mounted presentation. 9 money prizes on offer in the Horse of the Year Show wildcard qualifier, incorporating the National 1 metre 40 Championship. So at the halfway stage in the jump off, Joe Clayton, our only clear, out in front, 40.70 the time to beat, but it is Robert Whitaker next to go with his own cash cent, 1007. Robert Whitaker. So it is clear, 44.11 the time on the clock for Robert Whitaker and Cash Send. They make their way into second place on the leaderboard. Still Joe Clayton leading, Robert Whitaker second, Chloe Winchester third, Keith Shaw in fourth, John Crippen fifth, Louise Whitaker sixth, Helen Treadwell seventh and Jess Dimmock in eighth. Karen Nickel is next to go. It's her own Jaguar van der Berghoven, just a 7-year-old this stallion, 403 its number, Karen Nickel. Well, definitely a star of the future, just 7 years old and double clear in the Horse of the Year Show wildcard qualifier, incorporating the National 1m40 Championship, and it is clear. 48.65 for Karen Nickel and Jaguar van der Berghoven into third place. 12.09 goes now, running Diana Bartolini Samuels, Perfect Rouge, Matt Sampson, 12.09. Well, look at the time, 40.30, hard luck for Matt Sampson. Just that one fence down fence, 7 falling. It is 4 faults for Perfect Rouge. Into 4th at the moment, though, our fastest 4 faulter. So just 4 left to go. And 3 of those 4 are eligible to take the title of the National 1m40 champion. Harry Charles goes now, and he's one of those eligible. Running Peter Charles' Strides Control, 17.22. Harry Charles. "21 seconds up on the clock. 2 fences to go. "40.58, and Harry Charles leads the way in the Horse of the Year Show wildcard qualifier, and he could potentially be crowned the 2016 National 1m40 champion as well. Top of the tree for Harry Charles and Strides Control. Robert Smith goes now, though. It's his own Ilton, 17.30. Robert Smith. Well, Robert Smith now top of the leaderboard, 39.11. Catch me if you can, he says. Liam Fitzgerald and Alfie Bradstock still to go, but Robert Smith now leads the way, 39.11. 8.90 up next. Another combination eligible for that National 1m40 championship. Liam Fitzgerald. It's Marie Jones's Cowboy, 8.90. 53-38, 16 faults there for Liam Fitzgerald and Cowboy. So one combination left to go. Robert Smith leading the way. It's Harry Charles who's the highest placed rider eligible for the National 1m40 Championship. Has he done enough? It's Alfie Bradstock, last to go, running Graham Fletcher's Cabis Caicos, 947 the number, 39.11. Your time to beat. Alfie Bradstock, Cabis Caicos. .46.25 in clear. So that's 5th place for Alfie Bradstock and Cabis Caicos. So the results are as follows. 9th goes to Keith Shaw, 8th Chloe Winchester, Matt Sampson takes 7th, Karen Nichol 6th, Alfie Bradstock 5th, Robert Whittaker 4th, Joe Clayton 3rd, Harry Charles takes 2nd, and he's crowned our national 1m40 champion. And it is a win in the Horse of the Year Show wildcard qualifier for Robert Smith and Ilton. We get set and prepared, and the presentation will follow in just a moment's time. So, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome in the prize winners, led in by your winner of the Horse of the Year Show wildcard qualifier. With his own Ilton, it is Robert Smith. Val, do you want the result sheet of just the top line as well? No, right. You'll have to change the class name on the top of this one. It's down as the national one. So stepping forward to make the presentation, it is Hayley Sankey of Cannon Farm. We thank her for her support here at the British Showjumping National Championships 2016. She congratulates the winner of the Horse of the Year Show wildcard qualifier. That is Robert Smith and Ilton. And we have second place in the Horse of the Year Show wildcard qualifier to step forward as Harry Charles is crowned our national 1m40 champion. He takes the sash and the rug, kindly sponsored by the team at Chill Out Horsewear. And don't forget, he takes the British Showjumping Chairman's Trophy as well. Congratulations to the 2016 national 1m40 champion, Harry Charles and Strides Contro. There to Harry Charles. In third, it was Joe Clayton and Conman JX. So fourth went to Robert Whittaker and Cash sent. In fifth, Alfie Bradstock and K-Biz K-Cos. In sixth, Karen Nickel and Jaguar Van der Berghover. Seventh to Matt Sampson and Perfect Rouge. Eighth, Chloe Winchester and Sonique. And ninth, Keith Shaw and Mystic Hurricane. So again, a huge thank you to Hayley Sankey of Cannon Farm who stepped forward to make the presentation. It is lap of honour time. Robert Smith and Harry Charles lead them away. And ladies and gentlemen, all on his own, the 2016 national 1m40 champion, running Peter Charles's Strides Contro, it is Harry Charles.